I love the book of Hebrews, and I think chapter 12 seems really appropriate at the moment. It tells us to run with patience, perseverance, the race that's marked out for us. It's not come by chance, it's marked out for us. We're here in the will of God. And it says, know that you're surrounded by this cloud of witnesses, this number of guys from Hebrews 11, the great chapter of heroes of faith. And they're giving their witness to us. They're not witnessing us, they are witnessing to us. The Bible always uses the word witness in that kind of way. They're speaking, they're saying, come on, he did it for me. It's like Abraham say, hey, you can trust. Sarah can say, hey, he turned up for me. And they're witnessing to us. So they're urging us on. They're giving their testimony. It would seem like we're going through a test, through a trial, through a difficulty. And the Bible says, whom the Lord loves, he chastens or disciplines. We're going through a discipline season. And so there are some warnings in the chapter. It says, first of all, don't treat it lightly. Don't disregard it. I remember when I was at school and guys would go in to see the headmaster for a whacking, and there'd be a line of guys outside waiting to go. And the guy would come out and say, didn't feel a thing. And really he could have said, didn't learn a thing. He treated lightly the discipline. It says, nor faint, don't give up when you get hit. Oh, it's against me. Some little children are like that. That's not the way to do it. It says also, don't let any root of bitterness grow up, but make sure you find grace. We need to be constantly finding grace during this season, drawing near to God, and to be trained. It says we gain from this whole experience if we are trained by it. The word is a kind of language of a gymnasium, that these times can train us, we can benefit from them, that we grow in righteousness, we come through to something for God. And it says so that the joint that is kind of out of line may be put right. It's almost like God sees in us something that's wrong with our frame, puts us through a little test to straighten that out. If we receive it well, it gets straightened out. If we don't receive it well, it goes right out of joint. It's interesting how people handle pressure. Some get bitter, some get put out of joint, others find grace. And you can see they've grown through it, So beloved, here we are. We're in the testing trial, and God's giving us grace. Others are cheering us on. Come on, he's faithful. So let's run with perseverance this race that God's marked out for us, that we might obtain righteousness, our character might grow, God might be glorified. God bless you through another day.